Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna Lentz, and today we are talking quilting. We are talking beginner quilting. We are talking beginner quilter friendly project, the log cabin, and we're gonna put it in a bite-sized format, and we're gonna be making little log cabin scrappy coasters. You can do this. If you are a beginner to quilting, if you are a beginner sewer, and you're like, I just want to jump in and do a quilty project, this is the project for you. I am on a journey to teach myself how to quilt through just YouTube University and basically just figuring it out, because that's the only way that you can really learn anything is just by doing it. Just get over your fear and just do it. I've wanted to quilt for 10 years. It's taken me 10 years to get here, you guys. It's embarrassing, but we're here and we're gonna learn together, okay? And so I wanted to share this with you, and I want to do this simple tutorial on how you can achieve a really awesome project for fall. Like, it is September right now, September 2024. And so I chose autumnal colors, and I chose kind of like gypsy den cottage vibes because that's my house. And I love these. I actually just had a stack of these scraps sitting together because I wanted to make, you know, like some pumpkins or something. And I thought, you know what, these colors together go really, really well. And honestly, I gotta be honest, when I was making this reminds me of a quilt that I bought from Urban Outfitters back in like 2008. And I was like, yeah, these are my colors. So anyway, any shout out to the people my age that were shopping at Urban Outfitters for overpriced things back in 2008. Anybody? Just me. Anyway, that's a tangent. But yes, if you would like to learn how to make these really simple quilted log cabin coasters, then this is the video for you. So let's jump right into the video. I'm going to be showing you how to cut everything down, how to organize the pieces to make a really rudimentary, simple log cabin quilted project, how to orient everything to get your batting and to turn it right side out. And then to finish, I just went all the way around and I did a stitch in the ditch, and stitch in the ditch is just when you stitch right in that seam. Okay, and these are really forgiving because if your lines aren't straight, it's okay that they're wonky and topsy-turvy and whimsy, especially if you pick like kind of whimsy colors like this. It all goes really well. It's another thing, like if you go prim or something for the fall, this is a great project. So anyway, so let's get into today's tutorial. Log cabin quilted coasters. Of my pieces cut, I have my 4-inch batting pieces, I have my separate pieces, I have my backing pieces of my main fabric here, I have my 4-inch squares here, and then I have all of my pieces cut out of each color. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build my squares, set them up so they're ready to go for me to sew together. So first what I'm gonna do is, okay, I already have these, I don't need these right now, I'm gonna set these aside. I'm going to have 4 of these because this is my main fabric for each square. I'm just gonna make sure that I have that main fabric oriented the way that I want to. Okay, let me see if I'm giving myself enough space here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of start building each piece. So they're all gonna orient the same. So I just have to build them. But they're all gonna be different, right? Like, this is so cool. It's like, seriously, it's like magic, you know? Okay, so now we have that. So now the next part, so we have our 2.5 inch square in the center, then we have our 1.5 by 2.5 inch sections on each side, so that's built. So remember, each piece of these, each pile has 2 3.5 by 1.5 inch sections. So now we get to build that. So I'm actually gonna kind of go down like that. Make sure they're all a little bit different. Uh-oh. Gotta switch one of these. Do that one. There, those are all different. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do number 3, which is on this side. Oh, that one, nope, that's different. This one can go here. And then this one can go here. And then finally, oh, this one. That goes there. And then that's gonna be that block. Oh, these are coming out so cute. Okay. Center. That one's like that. And then finally, this one will be like that. So we have no repeats. Now that we have everything designed for our coasters, the next thing that we need to do is sew it together. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go over to our sewing machine and we are going to sew this piece to this piece, okay? So the square to the 1.5 inch strip, do a 1/4 inch seam all the way down and then press open. And then we are going to move this way. So then once I have those sewn together, I'm going to go to my machine and I'm going to sew these together with a 1/4 inch seam, press open. Following with this side, same thing, 1/4 inch seam, press open. Then I'm gonna take this piece here, 1/4 inch seam all the way down, press open. All right? So I'm gonna go to my machine and go ahead and get started. Once you have everything sewn up for your first one, you just repeat those steps for the remainder of your blocks, and then we'll come back and trim them down. All right, now that I have them all sewn together, I'm just gonna trim them down so they're nice and even. to do is we're going to take our backing fabric, turn it over, and we're going to take, you can use spray, adhesive, I'm using like glue, you could probably use Elmer's glue, anything that's washable, and then glue your batting into the center. And do those for all 4 pieces. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece, okay, and you're going to take your quilted piece or your quilt block, and you're going to face them, you're going to put them together like this. And then you're going to pin them together, leaving a 1.5 inch opening at least here. And then you're going to sew all the way around, making sure to backstitch at the beginning and at the end. Don't sew this because we have to turn this right side out, okay? And I'll meet you back here. Now that we sewed all the way around, it should look like this. So you can remove your pins, and then you're going to trim your seams and clip your corners. Right now, we turn our project right side out. Okay, so I already did that one that we were flipping out, and I wanted to show you. So I turned it right side out. Now I'm going to go ahead and, like on this one, I'm going to just stitch all the way around, and then I'm going to do what is called stitch in the ditch. I haven't clipped my threads yet, but I'm going to stitch in the ditch of where the 2 pieces of fabric met. And you're going to be able to see the design on the back. Like I said, I haven't clipped my threads. And I think it's going to give it a really nice finish. Also, I changed my thread from a white or an ivory thread to a blue thread because it had less contrast to it. I thought it just went over better with the whole vibe. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm just going to take my presser foot and I'm going to just stitch right here, which is stitching in the ditch. And now I will show you what everything looks like when it's all done. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope that you found this to be helpful to you, inspiring to you, and just motivating to you to try that project out, to try to make, you know, your handmade home, and for less money. Like, this did not cost a lot of money at all. I actually got most of these scraps, most of these fat quarters I got for 25 cents at a local flea market. So, I mean, this was really cheap. I got 4 coasters that are super cute for less than $1 for me personally. And probably, I don't even know how much time, because I did this throughout the day while my kids were homeschooling. So yeah, so I hope that this was helpful to you. Comment down below if you have made these, if you end up making these because of this video. Just let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like this video, so that way that tells the YouTube algorithm to spread me across the social media sites. And also, don't forget to subscribe, so that way you see all my upcoming tutorials. And I will see you guys in my next project and in my next video. Bye.